Hi everybody, welcome to Project 5 Firewall with pfSense. In this project, it requires us to download pfSense and create a virtual machine in your workstation. So we currently set up everything. One of the other things that you need to do is to set up a static IP address in your LAN and make sure it doesn't interfere with the DHCP service. So right now we are connected. This is our VMnet 2. They're connected on host only, and we already set the NAT. So we go ahead and move along with that. We're gonna go and power off Ubuntu. Okay, let's close these. Gonna power off Ubuntu. And just wait when it comes back on. We're gonna power it off, and we're gonna make sure it has these configurations. We're gonna add another adapter network adapter 2 and connect to VMnet 2. So let's check up on that. So we're gonna edit it. If you don't have one already, you press add, but I went ahead and add the network adapter 2 that connected to VMnet 2. So press OK and we power this on. And we gotta go and check if it really connected to the VMnet 2 by executing IPA in your terminal. Okay, while we're waiting on this, gotta check what other step we need to do. Okay, we gotta note down our new virtual machine network IP address. Okay, let's go to our terminal and we're gonna run this command. And it looks like we already connected, and this is our IP address. How do you know? Okay, so this is the this is the network, the LAN network right here. The last two is 192 and 168 and 142. Okay, and that's the 142 right here. That's our LAN network. Okay, so it also tells us to go on Firefox and try to connect through our LAN network to configure more stuff on pfSense. Okay, so I got 182, 168, 142, 125. Okay, we're gonna lock through here. Okay, right now it's just setting up our system. We just set up the wizard, and the wizard should be the domain is cybersecurity.fns. And the time zone is America, Chicago. And it's gonna prompt you to add another IP address, another password, reset password. Make sure this plug private network is unchecked. And we can go ahead and set another password. Okay, now it's finished. We can go ahead and set up firewall rules. One of our network adapters is not connected because there's no rules to allow it, so this will allow us to connect it. Right now we're just gonna add more rules to it. So there are several rules that required us to set up. Okay. So we already did the wizard. Now we gotta go at the run rules. The run rules has to be pass an action, and protocol is ICP-M, ACMP. So let's go back to that. Action is pass, and then the protocol is ICMP. The network, the source network, is your, make sure you know what to put on, because here it tells you which one you're trying to put down, which I believe your source network, which you're in. Okay, and gotta go ahead and check up on our WAN. Our source network should be found over here, 192.168.191.0/24. Okay, 192.168. Is 0. Here 20. Okay, let's verify that's correct. And then we go ahead and save and apply those rules. Okay. On our destination should be this firewall self. Then I save that and apply those rules. Okay. We gotta go ahead and add more rules. It also requires us to ping the IP address from our host machine. So let's go to our host machine and ping the IP address of our WAN network, 192.168.191.134. Okay, says unreachable. I believe once we finish setting up all our rules, it should let us try to disable this because disable icons toward the right, then apply the changes by pinging again. Okay, disable, and then we ping that again. Okay, still giving us the same thing. Okay, we're gonna move along and add all the rules. Okay, the other rules they want us to add is to allow HTTP and HTTPS. Okay, I'm gonna press add. The action that should put over here is pass protocol is TCP, source is any, destination is HTTP from both and to. Okay, we're gonna apply those changes. And can repeat the same thing, but this time is for HTTPS. Okay, protocol is action path, protocol HTTPC, source any, destination HTTPS to HTTPS, save, apply changes. Okay, then moving forward. The last one is LAN. We're gonna go and add a LAN blocking rule. Block ICTP and ICMP from NAT network. So go to firewall and go to LAN, add and edit. Okay, action is block. Righty, let's go and LAN. I'm gonna add one. Okay, protocol is TCP. Okay. Action is block. Right. Block protocol is ICMP. And then source 192. Okay. The source is your WAN and the destination network is your LAN. So let's make sure that is fast. Okay, that is correct. Let's go and configure those blocking rules. To the network. Two, 168, 191. 192, 168, 142, 0, 24. Okay, let's make sure that's correct. We're moving forward. Okay. Okay, we're gonna enable this again and see why it's not going through. Let's do 191. Okay, this was match. That should go through now. Okay, so after that, we're gonna go ahead and open this, and this should go through. Okay, 192, 197, 194. Okay, so it's giving us a hard time. Trouble. Let's make sure this is correct. I'm not sure why it's, yeah, there. It's 131. That one, that's the right one. We're pinging the wrong one. So it should be 131 instead. Mm-hmm. 131. Yes, everybody, it went through. Yep. So after applying this rule, being upon to SSH. Okay, after applying rule test by being upon to SSH target and being all that right there should fail, but being that right there should not fail. The destination network is our LAN network. So if we ping 192, 168, 142, 100, it should fail by ping 192, 168, 142, 125. It should not fail. Okay, let's try to do that. Pause. 1 upon 2 SSH. I went through, good. Okay, close that. This guy is unreachable. They say if we ping that is unreachable. If we ping 192, 168, 142, and this is our original LAN IP address. And it went through. Yep. That is very successful. Okay, apart from that, we replace this example IP in your actual network configuration. Replace this IP in your actual network configuration. Okay. 120 to VM. So we already test those rules. The entry for LAN to portal is always enabled by default. In testing anti-lock override. Now repeat step 17 you just went through in the destination section. Select this firewall, then save, apply changes. Try the ping. That one again, it should stop working. 927. So it says if I repeat 17, just you just went through, but and just select this firewall itself. Okay, so I'm gonna go through a bunch of SSH source, and they say add a firewall rule, add firewall rule. Let's make sure it's LAN, not WAN. So if we can repeat those. Pass. The action is to block block and block protocols HTTP and MP G M C M P, and then here is just said in the destination we should switch it to this firewall self, but in the source you put network and you put the source that we put in, which is 192.168, 142. Should not work when you bing. Let's go to Ubuntu SSH source. Trying to bing this. Okay. It's trying to block. Trying to block that. Submit 192.24. Okay. Net IV onto it wants us to replace this example IP in your actual network configuration. Yes, when your pfSense. Okay. Okay. So we pretty much did what the pfSense. Just the last one over here where they say IP mapping reference to replace these. You could do that by going through your by going through your virtual network editor and just trying to edit those out. Okay, but we're pretty much done what the lab requires us to do. So if you need more information, please feel free to comment. Have a good day.